Oh, my friend, we've talked before, but I tell you what, I'm so excited to talk to you about Tulsa King. I love this show, so no spoilers here at all, please. But one question I can safely ask you, sir, is why do you think it's been such a success and why people have taken the character of Dwight into their homes and into their hearts?
I think because of perhaps my cinematic history, the characters I played, this is a little different, but it's a cross between the toughness of Rambo and the charm of Rocky. Whereas my character just wants people to come together and work for him as opposed to trying to intimidate them. He goes, how can I make these people become better and we're all going to get richer as opposed to being this isolationist and threatening force?
It does celebrate the underdog, which you championed throughout your decades-long career, which is why I love the cast. The whole ensemble gets the chance to shine. But I sense, sir, if I may, that there's a lot of you in Dwight that perhaps hitherto we haven't seen in other iconic characters like Rocky and Rambo.
Well, here's a shameless revelation. You're right. It's probably about 100%. I thought, what if one day I woke up and I'm not an actor, I'm not a writer, you're a gangster. That's exactly what you do. You dress like a gangster, you act like a gangster, but you're not a stereotypical one. You're kind of outgoing the way I am. I have a very wry sense of humor. But when things get dark, like in Rambo, I can, rise to the occasion. So I thought if you keep the audience off balance, but the main thing is he's a charming, nice guy. He's not intrinsically rotten. You're kind of rooting for him.
Yeah, he's a benevolent mobster. So that's the charm bit that you bring to the part, of course, as well as the action that you're renowned for. And you go toe-to-toe and head-to-head with Samuel L. Jackson in this series, which I was lucky enough to meet him recently. This, as a fan, I'm very much looking forward to.
I know, it's like Ali Fraser. This is a heavyweight fight here. And you anticipate that. You go, oh, God, he's coming 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. You got to be on your A game. And so you're almost like two gunfighters at high noon. Who's gonna draw first? And after the first line, and he comes in and has a silky voice. Hey, I went, oh, man, here we go. This is going to be really good. So we flowed effortlessly.
I'm not surprised. I can't wait to see it. Another thing in the pipeline for you, sir, it's long awaited, and I'm surprised it hasn't been done already, but perhaps you can tell us here on Good Morning Britain and in the UK why now. The iconic steps in Rocky, 5 decades since you roared up them in character, of course, and now we have the steps coming out next spring in May, and that's your autobiography. Why now, sir, and what can we expect from it?
I fought it and fought it and fought it, and they kept saying, you got a very unusual story to tell. It never happened before, and it's perhaps inspiring for people that are looking for, like, maybe just a foothold in which direction to go. And I want them to know that I started with 0 direction. I landed in New York City in 1969 in August. There was a thing called Woodstock. I had no idea. And I literally had a bag, 2 record albums, and just the pants that I had on, and that was it. So it's a journey through confusion, aggression, fear, and then finally say, what do I want to do? And then once you lock into that, you forego everything. At least I did. I never went out. I never had a beer. I never had a restaurant. I never went anywhere. I just constantly stayed in that room, no phone, windows black, and said, okay, if you fail, Sly, it won't be for lack of effort. And I think you got to go that hard during those years of, your earlier years, while you still have the chance before you get married and have kids and all these responsibilities come tumbling down on you. And I think it's a real interesting journey, starting from landing in Hell's Kitchen to receiving the Oscar. And that's the length of the story. I don't go into, I learned to crawl when I was 3.
You just give us the money, and that's what we want. And then box office, of course.
Give you the beef. Give you the beef.
Give you the beef. Give us the money, because that's, of course, what you are known for after 5 decades. I can't believe it. Like, the only film star to have a #1 opening movie across 6 decades. In fact, it's an incredible achievement. Can't wait to read the book itself. When President Trump was elected. Obviously, we're hosting him this week in the UK. He touted you as an ambassador for the industry. Sly, did he just get on the blower, on the phone, as we would say over here in the UK? Was it a conversation like that?
We did. It's very informal. It's shocking. All of a sudden, the phone rings. He goes, Sly, what's new? I go, aren't you running the world right now? I go, right in here. Well, you're playing in the golf, and then he'll come in and ask you something specific like this award. And I was stunned because it came out of the ether. So I didn't know how to take it because I think actors get a lot of awards, and maybe some are deserved, some maybe not, some are for commercial reasons. But look, what I've got in my life is I've been rewarded enough. I really have. And so I look at this as just an incredibly gracious offering that I'm going to bring the family to and enjoy it. But nobody owes me nothing.
Nobody owes you nothing. You're talking about the Kennedy Center honor there that the president bestowed on you as well. Coming up soon as well to a small screen, we know him from another Paramount Plus offering called, funnily enough, The Offer. Anthony Ippolito playing the story of how Rocky made it to the big screen. I Play Rocky, it's called. I'm sure you've anointed him. I'm sure he has your blessing. What do you think of the casting? Any advice?
It's mind-blowing. I thought I was looking at myself. I mean, is that possible? Do I have a doppelganger like that? An avatar? It was really shocking. I'm going to try to meet him today, actually, in about an hour and a half, and just try to give him some ideas of what I went through, maybe some of the pages of the book, so they can get research and get the actual journey down authentically.
I'm sure you'll do a grand job as well. It's great to talk to you again, Mr. Stallone, Sly, if I may. 79 years of age. You look absolutely incredible. What's your secret? Any advice for someone who's ripening into the third and final act at 56 this autumn?
Oh, listen to your wife, or else it'll keep you young. Because if you don't, it'll age you.
Yeah, I think it'll be breaking news over in this country if I did have a wife. Mr. Stallone, thank you so much. I love the Tulsa King. Keep them coming.
Thank you.
Can't wait to read the book, sir. God bless you. Thank you.
Keep punching. Thank you.